Hello and welcome to Tabletop 24, and thank you for joining us for another unboxing. Today we have an Unmatched Battle of Legends Volume 1 from Restoration Games, Mondo Games and EO. Now, this is, I believe, one of the first sets out for Unmatched. If you haven't done so already, check out our recap of UKG, where I obviously name Unmatched as one of my surprise pickups from the show. I didn't expect to pick these up, but we do have 3 unboxes on the channel for 3 different sets, so check those out as well, because they are all intermixable. So, in Unmatched, you are a number of fighters. You can play 2 to 4 players. And you will be facing off against each other. Each character is completely asymmetric to each other, and they play very differently. Now, in this Battle of Legends, you will be seeing some very specific legends, rather than the IP characters that have come out since. As always, you will be getting a nice set of rules to start with. Now, these are all fairly similar, but we'll have specific examples and specific meanings for the sets that they are in, so they do relate directly, but they are all fairly similar and fairly well laid out. So I will say it's probably quite quick and easy to get into, so it's nice and small, and once you know one set of rules, you know pretty much all of them. Next up, you have got the health dials for each of the characters and some additional tokens and the lovely boards. So as always, these are double-sided, so they do show different locations, which is great. So if you like a bit of versatility, and again, all of the boards are intermatchable. You don't have to just use specific characters with specific boards, which is quite nice. The inserts for these games are absolutely lovely. They are obviously backpack, so they are they suit the characters that you've got. Now, I think these little acrylic chits are also amazing, which represent sidekicks that you can have. Just try and get a couple of these out. So, and also with the inserts, they are all unique to the heroes that you use. And as you can see, different size wells in there. It was a really nice surprise once we got in to see them. But one of the best bits about these games is the miniatures, which are absolutely brilliant. And they come with this nice sort of stone-like wash on them that really adds into their detail. So the quality of these is absolutely fantastic. So let's drop them all back in there. No doubt. Yep, those are the ones. Then with each character, you'll get a deck of cards, but for that, it is little stoppers which put the dials together. But like I say, each hero comes with a set of cards, and we'll just run through all of them very quickly. These cards will be driving, whether you're attacking, defending, scheming, I think it's called, to enable you to beat out your opponent. First card will always tell you who you are and your sidekick, and whether they're ranged or melee, and their health, their movement value, and their special abilities. And each card will either be an attack, a defense, or versatile, or scheme card, and it will tell you on the left who can play it. So Merlin can only play those specific cards, King Arthur can play the others, or there will be any cards, and either could play those. So that is quite nice. So each deck's unique, very thematic towards the characters that you're playing, and with some amazing artwork. Okay, and next up we've got Alice. Now this is a slightly different, I would say, twisted version of Alice. As you'll see from the character miniature, probably not what you would expect of a normal sort of depiction of Alice. So let's see what she's going to be getting up to. She comes with a Jabberwock, both of which are melee, and enables to change size. So straight away you've got cards with some very familiar names. So you've got the Looking Glass here, and I'm late. So it draws the bite, so the Jabberwock's going to be getting involved, and then some more any cards that will enable both characters to function, which is quite nice. Okay, and then we have Medusa. I do wonder if the sort of stonewash was inspired by Medusa. Be nice to find that out, really. Okay, so we've got Medusa and the Harpies, Gaze of Stone, Momentary Glance. So you've got some Harpy cards. Really see the sort of split changes, and is a little bit different on each character. Really getting that versatility. Now, I think, like I say, this is the first set, so the mechanics will have evolved into the later sets. So it'd be quite interesting to see how these heroes play and actually compete against the later heroes. It's always a bit of a challenge when you see games like this and power creep, potentially, because you can play a match quite competitively. You can do draft scenarios where you're drafting different heroes and be very competitive on how you perform there. But finally, we have Sinbad. We've got the Porter, both melee characters. There we go. Toil and Danger. The Voyage Home. So cards for the Porter. More for Sinbad. You can see it's different. There's a lot of one-offs in Sinbad's deck, whereas I think a lot of other characters have multiples of cards. So they really give you the ability to see a lot of the different cards as you go through. But that's a nice deck, and like I say, the artwork is fantastic for these heroes. I really think it's a great production that they put out for these games. All right, as I said, there are 2 other unboxings of sets for Unmatched, and no doubt there will be more coming in the future. But if you haven't done so already, check out our other videos on the channel, give us a like and a subscribe, and we will catch you next time. Take care.